What's going on, guys? Well, Chelsea back again with another video for you guys. Now, actually, I don't know why I'm smiling. It's one day to go, Chelsea against Wolves. I'm actually nervous about the game, but you know, on YouTube I gotta make sure I'm positive. I gotta give positive vibes to all you guys and hope for the best for Chelsea. Hopefully, get a winning or at least a draw. Let me know your prediction in the comments down below. I have a quick question for you guys as well. Let me know your thoughts on Kepa, Rudiger, Jorginho, Barkley, Giroud, Michy, Willian, Alonso, whether they should be staying at Chelsea next season. Remember, Chelsea are signing top players, going a different route, but I really want to know your thoughts and opinions. I've seen some comments in my previous video saying that some of these players should be staying, so I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. But yeah, as I said, one day to go, Chelsea against Wolves. Are we going to make it? Hopefully we do on my birthday. Let me know if I should do a live stream or a normal video after the game. But yeah, you know how it goes. I'm going to give you all the latest gossip in the last 24 hours around the club. So if you enjoy my content, help this channel out by liking this video. I need as many likes as possible to help this channel grow, as I just said. Subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification, tune in daily, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions. We've hit 12.1k subscribers, over 1 million views, as I said in my last video. The channel keeps growing, and I want to thank you guys yet again. I hope you guys keep watching. So Kai Havertz, we know Sane's been talking, we know Christian Folk's been talking, we know a lot of journalists, a lot of reports are saying Chelsea are favourites to be signing this player. Now, we have leaked conversations from Kai Havertz's sister that was obtained by the Football Terrace podcast. I had to check my phone, make sure I get the name right. Terry, of course. He got a conversation where someone wished Havertz's sister Leah happy birthday and asking about whether her brother will be changing clubs. And she replied, he's moving to London next month. And then the person responded, fantastic Chelsea, and she said yes. So as we know, personal terms are most likely agreed right now. The fee hasn't been agreed, but it's going to be around 70-80 million. But I told you guys I'll be keeping you guys up to date with every little detail around these deals. Now, back in the days, let's say before 2015, we used to turn the TV deadline day, watch Sky Sports, and be like, yeah, waiting for the news. But on Twitter now, journalists, fans talking with journalists and getting more information every single day allows us to do our job in keeping you guys up to date with every single step-by-step stepping stone, of course. So you guys are probably thinking, why is it taking so ages? It's taking ages because we're breaking down every single thing for you, rather than you waiting one day randomly finding out, oh, Chelsea are signing this player, oh, we're in talks, breaking news. You know, we're giving you guys all the news basically. So I want to make sure everyone understands, yes, Kai Havertz will be a Chelsea player very, very soon. I'll be very surprised if it doesn't happen, basically. But yeah, the other news we've got is that earlier in the season, around the project restart time, Jorginho, Juve wanted a player and wanted to offer Aaron Ramsey as a swap deal, and Chelsea said, no. Let me know in the comments below if you think that was the right move. I think it was the right move. We don't need Ramsey. You know, we're getting Kai Havertz now as well. We've got Loftus-Cheek, we've got Mount. No disrespect to Ramsey, he's a decent player. He done well at Arsenal, but he deserved better, and he moved to Juve. He's obviously going to win the title with Juve. But yeah, age, experience is here as well, but I really want someone that can, what's the word, be like Hazard, you know, that game-changing player where he just comes in and changes the game, you know what I mean, like just that one try. He can have a poor game. I'm hoping Havertz is that, Timo Werner, but the Chelsea future looks very, very bright, or the future of Chelsea looks very, very bright. So let me know your thoughts. Anyway, ESPN have given some positive news on Callum Hudson-Odoi. They have said that he is very unhappy at the reports that that he was reported as unhappy about the game time. He says it's not true, of course, and that he's committed to working hard. Now, when Chelsea players are taking days off in training, Callum Hudson-Odoi is still training. He's been posting on the social media. So I really hope he gets back to his best. I really hope fans can back him. I've not been his biggest fan recently because he really hasn't shown. I know he had a long-term injury, but when he's given the time, he really hasn't done that well, except for the last game against Liverpool, where I thought that's the type of performance I want to see from Callum Hudson-Odoi. And hopefully he shows Chelsea fans what he's capable of, why we gave him that big money contract. So guys, get behind him. I need to get behind him as well, and hopefully, you know, next season, hopefully is a season. Now, Football Insider have been talking a lot of Chelsea news recently, and they've come up with some bizarre one, but I really want to keep you guys up to date with it. John Stones to Chelsea. £30 million, £40 million, whatever it is, English international. I just got to say, I hope you guys agree with me, the English Andres Christensen. On the ball, fantastic. But defending isn't really his type, isn't really his strength. So why do we need someone like him? Sorry about that. So John Stones is definitely a no-no for me. We need to be looking at top defenders. You know, we're linked with Atletico Madrid's one. Some outlets are saying that he's injury prone, which I didn't actually know about, which is true. He is actually injury prone. Jose Gimenez is actually injury prone. So maybe that's why Chelsea shouldn't be spending that big money on this player. That's the only concern I have on that player. Scarini's is apparently going for a lot cheaper, 50-60 million pounds. It was his clause or something, or contracts a couple of months ago saying at least 100. So I don't know where the value has gone in difference of that. But it looks like Inter Milan need the money and they're willing to open bids for him, basically, to see what happens. I don't think Chelsea will actually go for the player, but that's someone that we can be looking at. And also, Inter no longer want Moses, and Roma are very interested in the player. And of course, Chelsea will not offload this player. They don't need him. He's not part of the squad. You know, he's not around really. So hopefully, you know, good luck to Moses wherever he goes. I support the man. He was very important in the system under Conte. He won the trophy. He scored important goals against Tottenham, that I remember. He was a fantastic. There's no bad words to say about him. He was a very, very good professional player, and I just wish him the very best wherever he goes, personally. So there's also talks about Timo Werner that I'll be talking about. Christian Folk, someone that obviously released the Werner news first out of most people, was on Alex Goldberg's The Byline podcast, and he's, you know, giving us information on where Timo Werner will play, and that'll be in the striker position. Now, many people were worried that Tammy Abraham game time would be limited and that Timo Werner should be playing on the left wing. Now, that is not the case. That's not what we've heard from the podcast. Of course, it looks like Timo Werner will be a striker, and I did expect him to be a striker as well. And I said Tammy Abraham could be second choice striker. And maybe that's why his mentality hasn't been the same. Lampard has obviously spoken to Tammy Abraham and told him there'll be real competition next season, which is what we want to see. We don't want these youth players just to feel comfortable that it's their position now. Tammy Abraham, Mason Mount, Havertz, Timo Werner, you know, Hakim Ziyech coming in for Hudson-Odoi. You never know. The list goes on, basically. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Frank Lampard uses the youth and these top players coming in for Chelsea. But I know Frank Lampard is going to do really, really well. Now, of course, Standard came out today as well, saying that Kepa will be starting the game against Wolves. Now, let me know in the comments below whether Kepa or Caballero should be starting in goal tomorrow. Now, of course, Kepa hasn't really given us any faith, any confidence, but I don't think Caballero is any better. Caballero has been playing the cup games only. So it's kind of tough, you know. If there was a penalty shootout, I'll be saying, yeah, Caballero has to start, just in case it goes to penalties and we can't outscore the opposition. But right now, it looks like Kepa will be staying in goal. Now, of course, as we know, Lampard wants Kepa out of the team ASAP. He wants a new goalkeeper. But that's why I asked at the start of the video, do you guys want Kepa to stay and why? And also, there's talks about Marina speaking to Giroud's wife to stay at Chelsea early in the season. You know, when Giroud wasn't getting any game time under Frank Lampard, and Frank Lampard was giving Mitchie chances when Tammy Abraham wasn't doing well, Giroud's wife was speaking with Marina. So thank you, Marina, for getting that sorted, really, because without him, yes, Tammy has scored 15 goals, but without Giroud, we wouldn't be in top 4 right now. Like, we were very good at the start of the season and we just dipped in form, but luckily Giroud has stabled it, and now we just got one more game to push it over the line and hopefully Chelsea get the job done. I don't want to draw, I want to win, and I want, you know, a Leicester draw hopefully or something if we win, so we can get third place, and then we want to go to Arsenal and give them another Baku battering. Okay, maybe not Baku, but you know what I mean, a win against Arsenal, because that'll be a very good season. Coming third and FA Cup, that will be a dream ending under Frank Lampard. With this squad, is a very successful season. Hopefully we get there. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this content. I hope you agree with majority of the things that I've said in terms of my opinions. I just want to thank you guys for the support as always, and let me know whether I should do a live stream or review after the game tomorrow. But yeah guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification, tune in daily, and always comment down below. I'd like to thank you guys for watching us, and hopefully Chelsea get the winning tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.